Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a wonderful day. As always, comments, likes, and subscribes are appreciated as they do help out with the algorithm. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. For those of you not looking at the screen, it says in dramatically big letters, Bitcoin price slips again, exclamation point. Has the rally retroverted or just a minor correction? Yes, boys and girls, at the time of me making this video, the Bitcoin price is down, but it's probably not for what you think. It says, technical analysis, Ethereum dips from highs. Why Ether could correct to 1,375. I mean, Ether could correct to a lot of different numbers. It could technically, in any given scenario, go to $5. It could go to $3,000. It can move basically anywhere that it actually wants to, depending on how many people are buying and selling it at one given time. This one says Solana drops 10%. And is retesting $40. Will the price hold here? For once, Solana's movements are not based on its own free will, especially with a lot of other times with other previous events. No, my friends. There was one very specific event that took place just a couple of hours ago that caused all the panic in the market. It says breaking. Elon Musk's Tesla sold 75% of its Bitcoin. Oh boy. It says today it was announced in a quarter two update by Tesla that the electric car manufacturer had sold 75% of its Bitcoin holdings. And I quote, as of the end of Q2, we have converted approximately 75% of our Bitcoin purchases into fiat currency. Conversions in quarter two added $936 million of cash to our balance sheet. Tesla held around 42,000 Bitcoin at the start of quarter two and sold the majority at an average price of 29,000 US dollars. So the news is, here we go, allegedly, apparently, it's on the screen, Ali. Tesla sold 75% of their Bitcoin, period. Cool, everyone got that. Part of the discussion online on the Twitterverse was, well, that's not a bad thing. They managed to sell without moving the market. And then people realized that apparently as they began to do the major sell-off is the other portion of when our market began to crater over the last couple of months. As this selling went on for a while, it did not happen all at one time. So a lot of people are asking why it happened. Why would you sell your Bitcoin? There have been numerous rumors. The only, real answer is actually coming from the, non-crypto news websites, as they seem to have the skinny on exactly what's going on. Apparently, Tesla had very bad earnings reports. And the news is that they sold their Bitcoin to kind of offset their losses, which they say came from events in Asia. And therefore, they sold less cars because of said events. And they also blamed 19, the thing, as a major reason for their earnings reports going down. And therefore, they said selling Bitcoin was their only choice. And they did so to basically offset the amount of money that they lost. On that news dropping, a number of people who foolishly all the time do this began to sell their Bitcoin because they assumed that there would be a massive market crash because, the God in the sky, Elon Musk, has spoken. Why people continue, and I don't get it, and I don't think I ever will, and I hope that I never do, why people follow this man's every single word, I don't know. There are now even a lot of Bitcoin enthusiasts who are mimicking what he says about Bitcoin's environmental things or what have you, and so on and so forth. There were messages being spread around yesterday on the interwebs after this happened that allegedly part of it was also allegedly, no one knows it, was done because of Bitcoin's inefficiency environmentally wise, and Elon Musk wants it to, he wants Bitcoin's energy efficiency or renewable energy to be over 50%. And there's a company called the Bitcoin Council or Bitcoin Green Trees, I don't know what they're called, who basically goes through the numbers. They find all like the major Bitcoin mining sites and locations and looks at how they mine Bitcoin and what kind of energy sources they're using. And apparently we're now at 59% of the energy used to mine Bitcoin is renewable, which is over the number that Elon Musk wanted, 9% higher. As he said, Tesla would begin reaccepting Bitcoin once it was over 50%. So then the selling news then became euphoria online because people were like, oh, he sold so he can get our attention and drop the price so that we can get more. So that when he reintroduces Tesla as a payment option, we can buy at a lower price. What mental gymnastics people have to do just to make sure that everything this man does is something spectacular and amazing. This man does not know you. He does not care about you. He does not care that you own a Tesla. I don't know why that isn't clear or abundantly clear to nearly everyone out there on the planet. It says Tesla ruins Bitcoin rally. Musk's company sold 75% of its Bitcoin. Looking around, the only thing that I could find was that this kind of was the reason for us going down. I think Bitcoin actually ended up hitting 25,000 as well over the course of the evening. The news was released, prices dipped, and that's currently where we are. Even more so, I'm sure people will be looking into the exact numbers and dates and times. It kind of looks like this massive amount of Bitcoin that they were holding may have contributed to the additional downtrend that we saw in the market. Of course, this was the most popular news story of the day. It says Tesla sells 75% of its Bitcoin, but none of its Dogecoin, which Elon Musk also made sure to mention that he did not do, as he loves Dogecoin. I assume he has a gigantic portion of Dogecoin and would do nothing to hurt his stake in that coin. It says Elon Musk clarifies his stance on Bitcoin after Tesla's U-turn. It's not really a U-turn. It's more of a, I don't think people really get, I'll end the thought here. A lot of people put Tesla on a gigantic pedestal, not realizing that they're a company like everything else or many other things that we have on the planet. And at some points, they may not do well and will not do well. So I think the idea of them buying Bitcoin and people thought that they would hold it forever. I'm glad that your glass wall has been shattered so that you can see exactly what's going on. Unless a company explicitly tells you, like MicroStrategy, we are only buying, we never plan on selling because we believe that Bitcoin's going to $1 million. Believe them. So there was never any news that Tesla was not going to sell their Bitcoin, the same as every other company. They're buying it to have exposure in the market, a gigantic amount of exposure in the market, but at some point they probably are going to be selling off their coins as well. I checked around stock price wise. I was like, maybe something happened. No, not really. The only stock news that there was is that the Dow, S&P, and some other Asian stock exchange around the world, their futures went down by respectively 0.1%, 0.3%, and I think 0.5%. On fear of other specific companies having bad earnings reports, but nothing too dramatically. And they were also just the futures, as stocks have actually been rallying for the last couple of days as well. And then I looked around for the indication that maybe the Federal Reserve said something. For those of you who don't know, the Federal Reserve is going to be raising interest rates once again in a terrible attempt to try and get inflation under control, and also to, in essence, not saying it explicitly, but bring down the stock market in a way to kind of cool off all markets, so that when we do rise back up, it's not a bit of a frenzy, or this is what they kind of tell themselves. And the news that we also had yesterday, tying into that, was that they are going to be raising interest rates at the end, I believe, of this month. I think it's meant to be the 27th of July. I don't remember the exact dates and they don't explicitly matter, as the people in stocks and the traditional financial world are or were pricing in a 1% hike. It is now looking like they're only going to do 75 base points and or 50 base points. 75 is probably a lot more likely. But the market has already priced that in. And as it is not as aggressive as people assumed that they would be, prices have continued rising as such. So yeah, I thought it would be Fed news or stock news. No, it was basically the Tesla news. I think even weirder, if you want to say this, is that Tesla sold their Bitcoin. They are not selling. They sold in the past. So the news is they sold months ago, which caused probably our market to dip down the way that it did. But on news that they sold before, our prices fell because people panic sold because they don't understand present and past tense and don't realize that it happened months ago and Tesla's not currently doing it. So it's not really bearish or bad news because the event already took place. It's like me being like, I ate an orange, and someone starts selling oranges because they're like, well, he ate an orange. Yeah, I had an orange in December 2021. So that's, it's in the past. Regardless of that, which is quite nice to see, it says Bitcoin could soon move to $30,000 based on two conditions. This was said by a crypto analyst. And this one says Ethereum and Solana primed to continue rallies. This was predicted by another crypto analyst. Here are his targets. This is interesting because despite the movement downward, light movement downward in price, a lot of news websites were still incredibly bullish on where we're going, how high our prices are going to be. The movement down, I hope, was just a ridiculous blip in the longer term of people once again panic selling for no actual reason, but nothing bad has happened. Mr. God Elon Musk has not declared that Bitcoin should be illegal or that he sold all of it. He also mentioned that they plan on buying back at some point as well, with people making fun of them that they'll be buying at a higher price, but whatever, corporate, all that other stuff. So yeah, the market's down by a smidge. It looks like it had to do with Tesla selling off their Bitcoin. They plan on buying more. They sold in the past. So if you are terrified right now of an event that took place 4 months ago, you might want to go talk to a friend about that because that seems a bit serious. Yeah. Definitely most popular news story of the day. Right. Let's see where we are by the end. So the news apparently is that we were going over 6 days ago is that if Bitcoin apparently, I think it closes, if you will, above 25,000 by the end of this weekend, meaning like swinging into Monday, we are apparently back in a full swing bull market once again, which, just seems completely believable because why should we not be there after all the adoption and accumulation that's been going on? That's the Elon Musk Tesla cryptocurrency prices still bullish news. And yeah, let's move on. Also in the news, and I know why this was popular, and please drag yourself back to reality. The United Kingdom regulator will propose using stablecoins and cryptocurrencies. No, see, that's the problem right there. Cryptocurrencies whose prices are pegged to another asset for payments in the Parliament on Wednesday. That's a weird sentence. UK Finance Minister Nadhim Zahawi will represent the Financial Services and Market Bill in Parliament on the 20th of July to transfer the UK financial services sector. That's also a weird sentence. UK finance ministers or members believe crypto assets and stablecoins can change the financial environment and establish the nation as a global leader in digital finance post-Brexit. The Financial Services and Market Bill will set standards for using stablecoins as payments due to the rise of crypto in retail and other businesses. It provides a roadmap to adopting stablecoins, which could help drive crypto adoption in the United Kingdom. The regulation also covers consumer protections, marketing rules, and decisions with regard to amending the existing rules on digital assets and crypto. They say that they're basically doing it because of Terra Luna and they're trying to protect their citizens, but we all know that's a lie. They don't actually care. It's another moment where they're able to actually step in and offer regulation for something that otherwise, if they had announced, if 5 months ago they had announced we're going to be hyper regulating crypto and stablecoins, people would be up in arms. But when you can throw in the word Terra Luna, DeFi, oh, wasn't that scary? People kind of go, yeah, it was a bit scary. So therefore, we're okay with the regulations, which still leads me to believe that this was like a literal inside job because so many stablecoins were depegging at the exact same time. But the news, this was popular news because people don't really get what's happening. The United Kingdom is not going to be allowing Bitcoin, Ethereum, Terra Luna, Solana, or Litecoin as payment options within the country. No, they want exclusively stablecoins. We've had indications from a number of countries over the last couple of years that they've been trying to create their own central bank digital currencies. Apparently, I don't know what they're doing behind the scenes, but it's apparently very difficult for them to actually do so, for them to bring everything together or to interconnect the new system to the old system. I'm not sure. I'm not in the room with them, but the news indicators that we've had from a number of countries is that it's not that easy. Sure, why not? What is easy and what has worked for a number of companies so far is simply creating a coin that is either pegged to an algorithm or pegged to a number of assets that we call a stable coin that mimics the usage of the pound or the dollar or the yen or the euro or the other coin or currency that you might want to throw out there. The indications were about 2 years ago that a number of banks were actually looking into stable coins as actually using them. And there were even a number of bills that were proposed within the United States to actually use or allow the legal usage of stable coins that were pegged to the US dollar in some sort of way, as this may be an easier way for them to establish a digital currency, or I can't really tell you the actual specifics. So this was popular news because a lot of people misread, believed that the UK was getting ready to become a crypto mainstream forefront user in the space and would therefore basically be the crypto hub of Europe. No, everyone still cares about their own sovereign currency. The UK, the Europe, is not getting ready to change their idea as to what money actually means and allow their citizens to have complete control over where their money goes and what they do with their money and how they can purchase and or sell their money or any other thing that is tied into the cryptocurrency space. This is them trying to figure out a way to corner another section of the cryptocurrency space, which are stable coins, because they've been trying to go after DeFi and everything else, and basically say, hey, now we have this under control, now we regulate this. And all this is probably going to end up doing is basically allow or disallow a number of coins that have been created to not be used within the country. It'll probably be something that stable coins are now legal and are a payment tool. However, you have to have registered with us or have been created by us, which is also something that a number of countries are also talking about right now, that the only stable coins that would able to be used are ones that their banks have created, which kind of basically then pushes every other stablecoin out the window, and they can basically say, well, you should be using our stablecoin because we are the government and we are far more stable than Terra or this or Tether. Look at, they definitely dropped a couple of months ago. Look at what our coin's doing. They don't drop because they're based on garbage. Yeah. So this was very popular news. Like, once again, I understand why people assumed that this should have been popular news. No, it's just the UK trying to get more power over an industry that they have very little power over. And they're trying to introduce these regulations. And watch, by this time next year, we will have a plan for, or someone will have submitted a proposal for, stablecoin creation within the United Kingdom from the actual government. That's just how it always works. These people, listen, don't care about us and don't even really want us to have money in the first place. Don't forget that part either. The financial system is actually not made for us. We are not meant to be in it. We are not meant to be making money. We are meant to be working 9 to 6 every single day and then traveling for 2 hours to go back home. That's our purpose on this planet. So anyway, that's the popular UK news. Yeah. Let's move on. Also in news that was very popular, in a tweet on Thursday, core developers of the Dogecoin project revealed that the latest Dogecoin Core 1.14.6 has been released and is now live. Notably, developers say the latest update significantly improves the network security, efficiency, and user interface. And there's a tweet for it right there. They said this is a new minor version release, including important security updates and changes to network efficiency. This was said by Patrick Lauder. All Dogecoin Core users, miners, services, relay operators, and wallet users are strongly recommended to upgrade. And also, I believe they lowered the network dust limit from 1 Doge to 0.01 Doge as well. And then Elon Musk tweeted the word upgrades, and once again, everyone completely lost their minds as the speculators were believing that this news of them selling Bitcoin came at a time before the Dogecoin upgrade and whatever you want to throw out there. This was also popular news, not joking, because it rode on the back of the Tesla selling Bitcoin news, as a number of Dogecoin community members celebrated by saying he sold Bitcoin but not Dogecoin. And then the Dogecoin update news came out and people went absolutely wild in the streets. So yes, also in popular news today, Dogecoin has upgraded and is still a coin. News. All right. Let's move on. And to finish things off, in the this was also incredibly popular news. Mojang Studios, the Microsoft-owned developer behind the widely popular game Minecraft, announced on Wednesday that it would no longer be supporting NFTs. In its statement, Minecraft shared that it no longer will be supporting or permitting the use of blockchain technologies within its servers, including NFTs. The platform said this decision has been made to ensure Microsoft players have a safe and inclusive experience. They said to ensure that Microsoft, I keep saying Microsoft. I never say the word Minecraft, so I guess it doesn't make sense. Minecraft players have a safe and inclusive experience. Blockchain technologies are not permitted to be integrated inside our client and server applications, nor may Minecraft in-game content such as worlds, skins, persona items, or other mods be utilized by blockchain technology to create a scarce digital asset. They said the reason for doing this is that the user base who plays the game is of a certain age, and they don't want other players to say, hey, I have this exclusive item and you don't. Therefore, you are bad at the game, or therefore, whatever other thing ends up flying out of their mouth, which is, if you've never played video games before, boy howdy. I had a video game channel for a while. I let it kind of dwindle away because I thought the cryptocurrency space has been one of the most interesting things I've ever done. People don't even smile in your face. They'll be mean to you directly to your face for no reason other than the fact that I said hello everybody for too long at the beginning of a video. And a lot of times the comments are quite vicious. In the video game community, it's almost nothing. I mean, it's about 38 times worse than in crypto. If I slipped off a ledge, if I jumped the wrong way, if I equipped the wrong item, the comment section went ablaze calling me a loser. And why? So the idea basically is, from Minecraft, they don't want that happening in their world. If they release an NFT in their space that has, millions of users, but the NFT only has 15, 20,000 different editions, anyone who gets one is then in a sort of way in the game maybe superior to someone else. Maybe they have an item that, actually allows them to progress a lot further, and then everyone else doesn't have it, and it kind of ends up hurting their user base because people don't want to be in a world where they can't have fun, or it's kind of, leveled like it was before. This news was not met with much fanfare, as a lot of people were going completely insane, saying Minecraft can't do that. How dare they think of banning NFTs? Not everything has to be an NFT. Not everything has to be crypto. Not everything has to be digitized. Not everything has to be scarce. That is something that I think people in the crypto space forget from time to time. First of all, you probably were not playing Minecraft before. Why do you care? Why would you care now? Even if you were playing Minecraft before, I'm pretty sure you enjoyed it before they said no NFTs. It was the same gaming experience yesterday that it's going to be tomorrow. They're also their own company, so they don't have to adhere to what the cryptocurrency space wants. But a lot of people were really annoyed saying, NFTs are the future. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like, a lot of things that we do now are definitely the future, but a lot of people, it's kind of like, we know that people trade stocks and get really rich from them, and people buy real estate and get rich from that as well. But, not everyone buys stocks or real estate. So are you angry at the people across the street for not wanting to buy stocks or real estate as their way of making money? Do you get mad at people for not buying the crypto that you have? Who cares? It's Minecraft. Like, this was crazy popular news, and everyone is like, will this hurt NFT adoption? Probably not. I think anyone who wants to be in the NFT space is here already. We will get more collectors as time goes on. There will be many other video game platforms that will be introducing NFTs as well. We've heard of many of them. So the people from Minecraft not having NFTs on this one particular game is not going to slow us down. It's kind of like Warren Buffett or some other mummy announcing something about the cryptocurrency space. Should that hurt us? No, they're not in crypto. I don't care what they say. Like, they have nothing to do with my money or your money. Why should we care what they do or what they say? Anyway, that's the Minecraft is banning NFTs on their servers news. Sure, why not? It's your game. You created it. It's been around, was it like 10, 15 years? Please ban whatever you want. It's your servers. It's not ours. I don't care. Yeah. Let's move on. As always, a very special thank you to my Patreon supporters. GBU Wally, Manny Cryptos, Bubble Mode, Mad World of Crypto, How's Life Austin, Auspicious Agile and Blockchain, Jamie Saad, Blockchain Simplified, and let's move on. Empire Queen, Space Case, Troy Allgood, Quoted Biddy, Lauren De Silva, Miguel Grolet, VB Nerd 21, Mobarazi, Captain Something in the Z-Way Lay, The Dealer's Den, Tony Ambroski, Arachno Dave, Bitcoin Ben, Roman Geba, Nita Miracle, Paternoster, Navarro Williams, Utopia 569, Moonman High, XRP, Martin Steuer, Nostromo, John Sarson, The Animal Reader, Bibliophobia, Todd Mullis, Adam Graysick, Wise Night Owl, 242 to the World, Bankroll Network, Crypto Artist, Coldy 3D, Setsuna, Richie Rich 3, Paxis, Nick Mangialavori, Jim Gardner, Jeremy Fox, Minting Coins, Yes to Crypto, Bodie McBoatface, Anytime Fitness Monks, Bodie McBoatface, Anytime Fitness Monks, Corner Staff, Bake Me a Cake, Tigger Macho Nisa, On Crypto with Lionel, and Crayola Michelle, URL. Thank you all very, very much for your continued support. Thank you to everyone who is a member of the channel. Thank you to everyone who left a like, who has commented or left comments, or who has subscribed. I just remembered I had a dream that I was explaining to someone in French why their steak was so salty, and it was because salt was on top of it. Why did I have that dream? I was sitting in a restaurant. It was like in a train car as well. It was kind of weird. Like, we were in a train that was moving, and there was someone who sat next to me, and they were like, I don't understand why this is so salty. And I spoke to them in French explaining, well, it's salty because there's salt on it. And most times to give it flavor, they'll put, seasoning on top. And she didn't get it. She just didn't understand why her food had taste. At the moment, Bitcoin is at $22,976. It is up by 14% in the last 7 days. Even the dip that we had a couple of hours ago, the price is trying to move back up. There was no reason except for panic and fear because no one reads or does their own research. People just kind of react to what Muskie says. Ethereum is at 1,491. It is up by 35% in the last 7 days. Binance Coin is up by 11% in the last 7 days. XRP is up by 12% if you round up. Cardano is up by 14%, 14.5, excuse me. Solana is up by 20%. Dogecoin is up by 13%. Polygon is up by 30%. Avalanche is up by 24%. Shiba Inu is up by 12 percentage points. Litecoin is up by 14%. Kronos is up by 12%. Well, I want yogurt. Yogurt sounds really good right now. Near Protocol is up by 25%. Cosmos is up by 19%. Monero is up by 21%. Flow is up by 21%. ApeCoin is up by 28% in the last 7 days as well. Decentraland is up by 11%. Sandbox is up by 13%. Hedera is up by 12%. Axie Infinity is up by 13%. Aave is up by 13%. Quant is up by 13%. Any other 13s out there? Qcoin, if you round up, is also up by 13%. Yeah. I do hope that you all enjoyed. We'll see where prices are by the end of today. Hopefully, as people wake up and watch this video, they'll understand that it was just the whole Tesla thing. And the craziest part was it happened months ago. I would have loved that they never announced that news in the first place. Why let us know that you sold? Because that was only going to drop the price. But, you know, money's gonna money. I do hope you all enjoyed. Do hope you all are having a great day, great morning, great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. I do hope it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching, listening, and or supporting. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.